Okay, so I know what you must be wondering. Why is this chick in her car? But if you read the title of this video, then you know. These are going to be my tips and tricks for toddlers in a long car ride. Maybe you can even use these tips for a plane ride, but I wanted to share them with you because I felt like they'd be really important and necessary with the holiday season here. So me and my family are going to be going to Florida. As you saw the video before this, it was a pack with me. This is going to be a toddler must-haves for the car or road trip. So I'm just gonna go through the things that I feel are very necessary for a road trip with 2 toddlers. I have a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. Well, my son isn't 3, but he's about to be. And we have traveled a lot. We are a military family, so we travel pretty often from state to state. We actually, both my kids were born in Colorado, and so we used to do the drive 36 hours to Florida, and now we are stationed in Georgia, so we only have about a 9-hour drive. So I'm going to show you all my tips and tricks and little things I have up my sleeve that I think will help the car ride go a lot smoother. So if you're new, please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button before you go if you do enjoy this video, and I'm going to just jump into this and show you all the goodies that I bring on a road trip. Most importantly, this is a no-brainer, an iPad. So this is my daughter's iPad, and what I love about it is this case actually is from Amazon, and I can have it linked below. And it has little hooks, and I don't have the thing right now because it's actually inside, but it has a little hook or a little string that it comes with, and it actually can hang on the back of your seat. So that's why I love it. But this is something that is new to us this year, and we have never used this before, but I'm really excited, and I feel like this would be an amazing product to have for your road trips or your plane rides or anything like that. And that is some headphones. This is my daughter's headphones. We just got these from Best Buy, but I'm sure you can find them on Amazon, Target, any of those places. I even think I saw them at TJ Maxx one time. So you just plug them in. Well, this is an older iPad, so I don't know how the newer ones work, but with the older ones, this is a 2 or a 3, I'm not sure. You can just plug it in. You don't have to hear both of the kids' little shows or games or anything like that. And also, you can talk freely and not feel like you have to be quiet because they can't hear their video or anything like that. So this is gonna be really exciting for us this time while we travel, and that is headphones and the iPad. Okay, next for my kiddos, I really love to get them a pair of sunglasses. This is just ones that we've actually had since summer. My son just got a pair, but sunglasses, are your kids always complaining about, oh, the sun's in my eyes, especially on a long road trip? So we have these little shades in the back. Our car isn't tinted very much or at all, so that's kind of a bummer for us. But if your car is super tinted, you might not need these. But this is always fun and, you know, protects their eyes and all that stuff. So glasses are always a must for us. Okay, milk for my son. He is 2, almost 3, but I highly recommend bringing your children's milk if they drink milk or water. It doesn't really matter, but I really like to bring a cooler and fill that up with ice, and then bring whatever their favorite thing is to drink, whether that be juice or milk or anything like that. So I just bring them a non-spilling cup because you don't want that spilling in the back seat while you're driving. Also a non-spill little food container. I like to bring my kids some kind of Cheerios or snacks. So that moves on to the next thing, snacks. I always buy these like box of the bags, and or you can get the like actual boxes or the little cups of the cereal, and that makes it more fun for them. They can choose. Also, you can snack on these too because they're just like individual cereal boxes, so that's why I love this. And they can like pick, and it's fun cereals that I don't always buy at the store, so I like to do that. And then also this little cup you can grab, and this is the Munchkins brand, I want to say, and other brands make them, but it's so they can reach their hand in there and it's not spilling all over the place. So sometimes I take the bag and I'll let them choose the cereal, and then I'll take the bag and pour some of it, half of it in here, and then there you go, no spill. Again, another little snack is these little Palms Organics. These are more for babies, but my kids really do enjoy them, and it's in an individual little container, so I can get them each one, and then they can feel like they're a big kid and they're doing their own thing. And plus it's round, so it fits perfectly in the cup holder. while we're on the snack train, let me just bring up these. This is the little squeeze pouches. My kids call them squeezies, but they still use these. I know these are usually geared for more babies, but my kids use these, and this is actually how I get a lot of their nutrients in, meaning like their vegetable intake and stuff, because my kids aren't huge fans of vegetables, which I'm sure a lot of toddlers aren't, but this is what I love to give them. So it doesn't have to be this kind, doesn't have to be this brand, but just the squeeze pouches in general. It's easier for them to have a little snack and squeeze it and then close it up and throw it away, and it's not a big deal, it's not a big mess, and they're also getting some pretty good nutrients. I usually try to buy ones with spinach, ones that have more nutrients in it than they would normally eat. So this one actually has pear, blueberry, and spinach, and my kids love these ones, and this is them. But you can find these at Aldi's, Target, Walmart, literally anywhere, and pick them up, and they're easy, like throw to them, snack, and they can do it all by themselves. Okay, this is something that I've actually talked about in my stocking stuffer gift guide, but if you didn't see that video, this is Water Wow, and they are the Melissa and Doug. Also other brands make them, but I just really love Melissa and Doug products. And what it is you fill this little pen up in here with water, and then they color the picture. My son actually colored this one not too long ago. So you see where the water is, it's colored. So it colors the picture, and it's kind of like painting, but without the paint. So it makes it really fun for them and keeps them busy. So I got one for my daughter. This is like a animal one, and then this one is just a little construction one for my son, and they're about $3.99. These I found at TJ Maxx, so highly recommend these ones for a car ride or even a plane ride, anything really, just to keep your kids distracted and doing something that's not always watching the iPad. And that gets them not really watching the iPad, if you're not into that, is these little stencil things that I found at the Dollar Tree. Actually, my friend Carly here on YouTube, she shared these in her stocking, and I was like, I have to grab those because those would be perfect. So they are little coloring things, and they can draw little pictures and all that stuff. So that is really entertaining for them, and these were literally only $1 at the dollar store. Something else that's also really important traveling with toddlers is wipes. You always need wipes or napkins in your glove compartment because toddlers are so messy, but I really prefer using wipes because all I have to do is hand that to them and they can kind of do it themselves, and it makes it a little bit easier than a regular napkin because this one's wet. And also for potty stops, this is really great. So speaking of potty stops, I have mentioned this way back when I did a potty training video or a potty training must-haves video. I mentioned this, and this is my all-time favorite thing ever and a total must-have. Kids that need to go potty on the road and are not in diapers. So my daughter is potty trained, and this has been a lifesaver for having her be potty trained and also traveling. So my son is still wearing diapers, but once he is not, this is a go-to. If you are not going on a road trip, I highly recommend you getting one of these because they have changed my life. So what it is the OXO brand, and it is a potty. So it's a travel potty. So it folds up. This is what it looks like. It folds up, and then I usually honestly just use like the Publix bags or the grocery store bags, and I put them in here, and it has this little thing and you can push the bags in so they sit nice and secure. But this brand does sell bags that go inside of it. I just haven't actually went out and bought any in the last couple of months because they do run a little bit. I think they're about 12 bucks for a pack of probably 20, but this is just easier for me to just grab the grocery store bag and stick it in there, and then when I'm near the nearest, you know, gas station or anything like that, I can just throw it away. Or if you are lazy and you forget some, because I have done this in the past and I am not ashamed, is I will stick this in the grass, and for number one, my kids will go pee in here and it won't be a big deal. A poop, total different story, definitely need a bag. But if they have to go pee, amazing, grass, who cares. But also this is a great thing if you are on the road and you can't stop for some reason, or there's no bathroom in sight or anything like that. Just put this in the middle of the car seats, and my daughter can just, I can put the bag in there and my daughter can just go potty, and then we can buckle her back up. That way we are having no accidents and no one is sitting in pee while they are on a road trip. So I highly recommend this. If I had to recommend one thing to you in this video only, it would be this, because this is my best friend, and it really folds up super easy. You just fold it up like that, and then it comes with this bag and you just put it in. I will have this link below. It is from Amazon. You can also find it. I found one at TJ Maxx before. I didn't buy it, but I wish I could buy this for all my friends because seriously, like, this is a godsend, and I will have it, like I said, link below. It's from Amazon. Okay, if your kids are just being wild and you have like a couple hours left to go and you need to bribe them to be happy and just like calm down or whatever, and they're not going to sleep or nothing, I highly recommend briberies. So treats, lollipops, candy, anything to get you through. It's a road trip and sometimes it's a struggle. So I'm not judging you. You shouldn't be judging me. You know, if you need some treats, it's an option. So definitely gonna need some hand sanitizer. I love to pick these up. These are from Target, and it's just the Up and Up brand. Some hand sanitizer. Going into nasty rest stops, if you are going into rest stops, you're stopping at nasty places. You're getting food out and drive-throughs probably, and you're not able to go in and wash your hands. So I really highly recommend some hand sanitizer, so that way you're not getting sick. It is flu season. So yeah, so you're not getting sick on the road. Or once you get to your destination, you're not sick. Okay, last but definitely not least is a first aid kit. Kids are always just like, you know, getting hurt, or God forbid something happen, you have a first aid kit. So what I usually keep in my first aid kit, I actually need to stock it up, that's why I brought it up here, is just some Band-Aids. I like to get Band-Aids that my kids like love. These are Paw Patrol. I usually have Neosporin in here, but I brought it inside. I'm gonna pack that in here. And then some Motrin or Tylenol if you feel like you need to bring some of that for your kids, just in case someone feels sick or anything like that. So that's usually what I like to put in my first aid kit. I know it's not much, but I'm just talking about for toddlers. God forbid if something dramatic and crazy happened, obviously let's hope that, you know, people can help you out. But I highly recommend grabbing yourself one of these first aid kits, and always keeping this in your car no matter what, along with the potty seat, because I keep these in my car all the time because you never know if anyone's gonna have a boo-boo, or who knows, scab's gonna open up, who knows with the toddlers. Okay, those are my tips for toddlers during a road trip or any trip at all, honestly. But I hope these tips helped you and help you on your travels. But I will see you guys in my next one. Please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button. Also like this video if you did enjoy it, and let me know down in the comments your favorite thing to travel with, because I would love to add some more things to my list. I'm sure I'm missing some things, so please let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. And I hope you all have a safe travels on this holiday season.